Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends and Their Wooden Railway Stories, Episode 7, Diesel the Bully. One day in the end of the shoulder, Diesel was very bored. He had nothing to do. But then he reminded back in those old days when he called names for the big engines. So he decided to do that. He found Salt first. He found Salty struggling up the hill. He decided to bump him. So he came up behind him and bumped his trucks so hard that they bumped into Salty one by one. One by one. And then he started, wow, said Salty, help! He rolled down the hill, losing control. He saw a tracker crossing the line. He tried to stop, but it was too late. Wait, he crashed into it. Then he came off the rails. And so did the other trucks did. All the 5 trucks went to war, including Salty. This was the first accident he had in his life. Laughed Diesel. He was very proud of himself. I didn't admit this to happen, said Salty. He was very sad. Later that evening, Diesel was going to the sheds for rest when Rusty was coming on his way. Out of my way, slow coach, smoked Diesel, he said. And he biffed him. Diesel biffed him off the rails. Rusty was very sad. Don't worry, Rusty, said Stepney. I know Diesel called you engine. I'll put you back on the tracks and I'll take you home. Thank you. Thank you, Stepney, said Rusty, and they went home. They were determined not to be bullied by Diesel again. Later that evening, Stepney, Hero, Rusty, and Toby were at the sheds. I hope we don't get bullied by Diesel, they said. But they actually didn't know that Diesel was behind the sheds, and Diesel rode quietly. This shed is so rough, he said. Why don't you smoky dummies just go out and find us out to stink your boiler? Laughed Diesel. I'll deal with you tomorrow. And he rolled away. All the engines were fed up. That's it, said Stepney. I'm tired. We're gonna get back at Rusty tomorrow. He whispered his plan to Hero, Rusty, and Toby. We would like that, said Toby, and they agreed to do it tomorrow. So funny. So, at the next day, Diesel rolled into the coach yard. He was defined to get some coaches. There he found Amy, Clarabelle, and Henrietta. Hey, you fools, said Diesel. So, you want to be taken to the platform? Well, take this. And he banged Henrietta, and he rode into Annie and Clarabelle. So, as the Tottenham broke them, and they ran even faster. So Diesel rode to the platform. Thomas, no, he said, I'll save you girls. But Annie just pushed Thomas, and then they fell. Annie rolled off the rails and into a ditch. Henrietta was also off the rails too. Now I'll teach you stinky girls a lesson, he said. But he actually didn't. And he was dived for a speck away. But Diesel actually didn't notice that Rusty was actually behind him. This is gonna be Diesel off the track. And so he raced off to the other. He raced off from the other track and where Diesel. So he sniggered and quietly stopped behind Rusty. He was just a few inches from him. Now Diesel was no way out. That's right, Diesel. And Diesel was back. Oh no! He said, I'm trapped. That's right, Diesel. So said Rusty, you're never gonna get off the track. Wait, oh yes I will, said Diesel, and he biffed Then he rolled back and biffed Rusty, ran the hill and crashed into the wooden shed. This was the same shed. This is the same shed where Diesel rolled off. Ouch, said Rusty. So then roll up. Into Amy, Clarabelle, Henrietta, and Thomas. Diesel was off the tracks. And Henrietta was off the derail, and so was Clarabelle. Delay. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir, said Diesel. As a punishment, you'll be sent back to the railway where you got sent to. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir, said Diesel, and the fat controller walked away. Rusty was sent to the works to be mended. And when he came back, the shed was fixed. And Rusty was happy that Diesel will never come back, and both